10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Dota Pit League season number 2,
Reserve
second
time.
game of the day between Team Secret and Sneaky Nix Assassins. We
Reserve
just got
time.
done watching one incredible game coming out from
Radiant
both of
team
these
ban.
squads. Game number 1 went to Team Secret. It's a pleasure to be joining you here, bringing you the cast. My name is Bont. With me today is Ryu Boros. Ryu, the former E-Hug, and of course, Pretty Boy Swag player, a good friend of mine. Ryu, how are you today?
I'm good, man. They
10
went Andrew
seconds
Enigma, though. I'm
remaining.
sad now.
Okay, we're going to get off to that kind of start, huh?
5 seconds
Well,
remaining.
listen, nobody else knows about that, so it's fine.
Okay. But yeah, we seen. How's it going, man? I know you're feeling better, so
I am.
I'm feeling good today.
After that last game,
Dire
I'm feeling
team
pretty damn
ban.
good. We couldn't ask for a better game to start things off.
Yeah, at least
And,
it would have been a 120-minute game, which it could have been.
It could have been. It could have gone that late, but I think they just wanted to end it, and some poor plays at the end for Sneaky Nix Assassins really cost them. We
10
gave a lot of flack
seconds
to Ix
remaining.
Mike in that game, but at the same time, he's not here.
5
And I don't want
seconds
anyone
remaining.
making any, like, oh, he's getting kicked or anything like that.
No.
That's not what's happening. Mike actually has the
Reserve
doctor's
time.
appointment. Speaking of people that aren't feeling very well, Mike is one of them. So if there's any real reason why maybe that game wasn't his best one, I think that might be it. But he is not going to be here for the squad. MJW, great North American stand-in, going to be coming in for Sneaky Nix Assassins, and we'll see how he plays here. Very strong Centaur player. He's actually playing for Infinity Stack in the Summit American qualifiers, which actually has a game a bit later. So looking forward to seeing them play. But at the same time, we're in game number 2 here, man. And Terrorblade gets an immediate ban out, but this time from Team Secret.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if Snob would even play it, but maybe they have a different strategy. I
Radiant
just didn't like
team
their
pick.
overall strategy going into trying to counter Terrorblade last game. It just felt, okay, we're going to try and pressure you, but they got pressured in 2 lanes where they only pressured 1, and then like they didn't even get that much done. And then when Mike died bottom lane, it
Dire
gave
team
Doom
pick.
like almost level 6. He got level 5 immediately from that, and it just turned around the game from there. So they didn't have really the strongest laning phase. That's what you want. One thing you want to try to do against a Terrorblade, but their mid game was really well executed. So it just fell off in the later stages of this game. We saw Ush got picked off one time bottom lane. That just frees up the map for Terrorblade. You can get all the lanes
10
pushed out, and
seconds remaining.
well, it's just that one team fight you can say
5
goes back to
seconds
where
remaining.
okay, we had all our heroes on him. We had Fiend's Grift on him, and then he still gets the
Reserve
Satanic off,
time.
and then bam, you lose the team fight, you lose the game. It basically felt like from that moment on.
Yeah, and it really just shows that veteran patience and leadership, even though Team Secret got caught out multiple times in multiple different ways, and they had one of the roughest early games I've seen from them. They were still able to take things and just have Kuroki put the team on his back and went ham. So he gets a couple of kills, they get a couple of Raxes, they take the game. A bit unfortunate positioning coming out from a couple of the Sneaky Nix Assassins players, but they will have the IO to start things off with. There was an immediate Tiny ban coming out, though, which is very interesting. And that was before the IO pickup. So I'm not sure why. I mean, Ush is a known Tiny player, so they are targeting Ush, and that's fine. But at the same time, it's very interesting that Sneaky Nix Assassins pick up the IO. They will give away the Magnus.
Dire team
And this
pick.
Magnus is also a hero that can give... He gives so many more opportunities for different heroes. Heroes that really work well with Empower. And that's the scary thing. It's not necessarily about the RP, I mean, which is still very solid, but more so than anything now that Empower works with BKB enabled, I think this hero is actually very, very solid. And as for, you're not going to find a better Magnus player in the world than him, so...
Yeah, and then you have to worry about the constant
10
RP on
seconds
relocate. So you
remaining.
can't be like, oh, let's relocate here. Sometimes if Magnus
5
has a blink
seconds
dagger up,
remaining.
because he could always just skewer back or RP skewer back, anything just to cause
Reserve
havoc in these
time.
team fights. So I think it's a really strong hero against Wisp, just because
10
it's
seconds
insanely
remaining.
hard to gank Magnus as well. And like you said, with the now, and you also have
Radiant
the Empower,
team
which
pick.
is amazing now. But Earthshaker here is going to be picked up, and that's another good counter initiate hero going against Wisp. And it wasn't picked up last game because it was banned, but normally they always normally get this Earthshaker for Big Daddy.
Yeah, it's quite the hero, honestly. Makes some big plays. And they have some team fight already. This is just slam and jam right now for
10
Team Secret.
seconds
I'm
remaining.
really interested what they see, what they're going to give Kuroki. I've
5
obviously yet to
seconds
see that. They'll
remaining.
probably pick it in one of the last picks here, but the next pick is going to be coming up from Seeking Nyx Assassins. They pick up the Skywrath Mage, so
Radiant
the Io
team
Skywrath
banned.
dual support combo, a bit interesting. And we'll see how things turn out for them.
Well, they can always do dual lanes mid with IO, and that's probably what they'll try to do. Knowing that there's an Earthshaker on the other
10
team, you
seconds
could just
remaining.
play as maybe aggressive as you want in
Dire
2 lanes
team
and do
ban.
lanes, and then you can get out a lot out of it. Problem is that Magnus, he should probably still get a lot from the mid lane, and well, we saw S4 go off lane last game with Puck. He might go off lane again with
Radiant
Magnus,
team
but
ban.
we'll see what happens because they do have the Earthshaker to block that out, so they can do a lot of things just to help out the early game for the off lane.
See how things turn out here for both squads. Naga banned immediately, Medusa on the other side of things, so
10
the carry
seconds
pool is getting
remaining.
slimmer and slimmer as we move forward here. But while we've got a second, I'm
Dire
going to take a
team
look at our,
banned.
of course, pregame matchup. I hope I have it here. Good, I do. Kuroki versus Ush. Now, before the last game, you might not think that these two players are on the same level, even after the last game. But you look at these stats, and Kuroki's sitting on an average of 9 kills, about 6 assists. His
Dire
GPM
team
well
pick.
over 550, XPM right around there. Ush, same thing. But you look at the carries that they play, and I don't know if this is really accurate for Kuroki. He does play a giant pool of heroes. Ush, haven't seen his Storm too often. His Tiny is his signature. Had a bit of a rough game in that last performance there, as you see. But he should be looking to kind of bounce back from that last game, and we'll see how things pan out here as we
10
move into game number
seconds
2.
remaining.
The draft's well underway. We'll see an Enchantress pickup now
Radiant
coming out
team
for
pick.
Top Secrets, or Team Secret, rather.
Yeah, Enchantress not being picked up. That's a lot of aggression that can be pumped out. I've seen this before. I think it was at ESL by Puppy. It didn't work out that game at all. I think the VG just like crushed him. I'm not exactly sure. I can't remember exactly. I think, but it didn't work out. But in this game, it should work out. They
10
have a lot of
seconds
stuns already. They can
remaining.
get a lot of movement and mobility going on in the early game, which that's
5
what
seconds
Magnus and
remaining.
Earthshaker are. They're not the best heroes for the like early game,
Reserve time.
but they're just the comeback heroes. That's why you want to have the Enchantress just like putting out all the pressure while Earthshaker either counter ganks or just, like I said, make the creeps just spawn. You just creep block so you can actually farm at your tower or whatnot.
Well, I like the choice. It's one of Puppy's heroes. Seeking Nyx Assassin, I'm not sure if they're going to be able to play against it that well. I know that Puppy just likes to harass early on with this hero and roam around and maybe put pressures on towers, but the thing is, what do Seeking Nyx Assassins pick up? That's the real question. I think that's what everyone's waiting for, is what is this IO combo coming out? And I don't really see Ush playing kind of an Ursa. I don't really see him playing that hero. Ush is more known as a hard farmer. He can man fight, but
Well, it's okay if they get
Reserve
Morphling. I
time.
think Morphling's probably the best here,
Dire team
and that's
pick.
about it. Maybe
That's
another
not
hero,
bad.
maybe Gyro. Gyro's still kind of squishy at times because you can't do Ursa and you can't do CK. I thought CK was a good hero until I realized he's really awful, but
I thought he was good until he's just really, really bad. I don't know what I was thinking, but
no, I think he's got a lot of mana problems. That's the biggest concern with CK.
10
If you have
seconds
IO though,
remaining.
it's not as a big detriment to him.
5
So it
seconds
could work with
remaining.
Wisp and only Wisp, that hero. But you're
Meanwhile-
against Earthshaker and a Magnus, so
Radiant
CK
team
just
pick.
feels awful. And
I gotta say, Simba's Timbersaw was pretty legit in that first series against Navi US at ESL. It was quite fun to watch. Storm Spirit, that's gonna be the
Dire
case, I think, for
team
us here in
ban.
this mid Maybe mid lane, maybe safe lane. We'll see. TC's generally the mid laner, but they can switch it up. I've seen them switch it up multiple times. Now the question is, what do you pick up last? Brewmaster's still available here. They also picked up an Omni Knight, which might be MJW's role, whether
10
that's in the safe lane
remaining.
or probably more than likely in the off lane. I'm not even sure, actually.
5
They could do a
seconds
dual lane
remaining.
if they want to with Io and Storm or something like that. I don't know, man. This is all over the damn
Radiant
place.
team ban.
Now the problem is though that Team Secret they have a lot of magic burst damage, so Omni Knight's not going to be that great because his ulti is for physical damage, and I don't know. But
10 seconds remaining.
I don't know. It's okay. I think Storm Spirit's the best pick here. It was the best
5
pick
seconds
considering
remaining.
it shuts down Magnus and Timbersaw really well. They have nothing to really lock him down except for
Reserve
Magnus
time.
RP, and he can just freely roam around. He doesn't need a BKB either because he has the Omni Knight. So the only way they're going to be able to counter initiate is with an RP, and you can't even skewer afterwards. So none of these heroes even have a diffusal blade that can get diffusal.
Dire team
And-
pick.
So now you have to think, okay, well, what do we want to get now? Maybe Team Secret gets Ricky. No, I don't know.
I mean, I'm down for that. Listen,
Do it.
that's actually that would be amazing. I haven't seen it yet. Professional play. I mean, it's in captain's mode, I believe.
Ricky with Magnus isn't too bad if you think about it.
Yeah, I think that's okay. But I don't see them doing that. Although Kuro can go for some crazy heroes,
10
and
seconds
he's just a crazy
remaining.
player in general. He has such a wide hero pool too. I've seen him play
5
like every type
seconds
of carry as
remaining.
well. ATBH does get banned out. My opinion on that hero is pretty different. He's gonna go for Clinks, and that's actually
Radiant
one of his
team
heroes that I've
pick.
seen him play a lot.
I've seen
And
Clint
with
really go
Empower,
Eagle.
that's a disgusting amount of damage with Empower, by the way. Just think about that for a second. It's actually just gross. I don't know.
And the attack speed. I don't know. I could see Clinks going for the fast diffusal after
Yeah, it's
Orchid.
not,
I'm not exactly sure though.
it's not a unique. I mean, Diffusal is a unique attack modifier, but Searing Arrows isn't anymore,
10
so
seconds
it works.
remaining.
I mean, it could work out. And it's not necessarily, and the mana burn doesn't matter.
5
I mean, it's really
seconds
just for the Omni Knight
remaining.
at that point in time. Also,
As long as he's survivable enough. Like
Reserve time.
he might just go Soul Ring into BKB. I'm not exactly sure. Just because they have a lot of burst damage coming from the Skywrath Storm and Io, but also if he gets the Diffusal Blade, he can just purge off some silences. So now they're just going. Their pick at the first isn't really that great great with their heroes, but it does add still a lot of sustain to team fights, and just they can be anywhere on the map.
I'm excited for this, though. And this will be a TC Mirana, interestingly enough. They don't go for the Brewmaster. They pick up something interesting instead. I don't know how I feel about farming TC Mirana, but if there's one person that can play it, I think TC, who is one of the most stable standard players out there, he could certainly get something done with it. I also like the Clinks pickup for Kuroki because, I mean, you're not forced into that one build anymore with Orchid, where you used to be essentially. You almost kind of had to go for that build. Maybe you'd see like the Soul Ring Blink, like maybe a BKB coming out, like the EE type of build, but I think this is
10 seconds
successful for Team
remaining.
Secret, and I kind of fear for Sneak and X Assassin, especially because
5
they're playing with the
seconds
stand and they
remaining.
picked an Omni Knight, so this could either go pretty well or pretty horribly. So we'll have to wait and see.
All right. Well, let's do the introductions off
Alright.
the bat.
Okay, we're gonna
All
get
right,
it done.
Prepare for
I'm gonna do
battle.
the this time. All right, we
Okay.
got S4 playing the Magnus. We got Simba playing. I'm gonna say his name, Simba Charlie. Shout out to Charlie once again. There you go. Playing the Timbersaw. We got Puppy playing the Enchantress. We got Kuroki handling the Clinks, and Big Daddy playing the Earthshaker.
Yeah, I don't really think Charlie needs another shout out, man. I'm just gonna throw that out there. I mean, I love
Dude,
you,
I
man,
hurt
but
his feelings. I think
I mean, listen, it's okay if you hurt his feelings. That guy hurts a lot of people's feelings.
no, I didn't.
Well, just kidding. I love you, Charlie. Sneak and X Assassins lineups. Well, TC pulling your mid lane Mirana, top lane, off lane MJW Omni Knight. Not something I was expecting, but well, whatever. That's fine. Bottom lane Whitebeard playing your Skywrath Mage, fluffing stuff on your IO.
30
Please
seconds
fix
to
this.
battle.
God, the IO portrait is broken. It's still broken. Meanwhile, Ush is playing your Storm Spirit in the safe lane. And Ush can do some damn work with this hero. However, this is going to be a tough game, I feel like, for Nyx Assassins. The slipperiness of Secret, the burst damage, the lockdown, the team fight. They've got everything. They have the right click from Kuro. They've got it all.
Yeah, I like Secret's lineup a lot, and they didn't try to counter out
The
Enchantress
battle
early game, so
begins.
they have no. She's going against Puppy, so Puppy's gonna have free reign to either farm or gank.
And Crow's going to head to the bottom lane right now with Big Daddy helping him out there with the safe lane Timbersaw for Simba. And MJW, this is not necessarily the best matchup. I feel like Whirling Death, especially against an Omni Knight, is going to be pretty detrimental to him. At the first couple of levels, maybe MJW does okay, but once this gets a bit later on, unless he's just falling off cooldown, which I don't see that happening, this might be a bit tough. So, meanwhile, for Sneakiness Assassins, did I introduce them already? I don't think I did, right? No, I did. Did I?
Yeah, sometimes I forget too. I
Oh
don't
my
know.
god. Alright, we're just gonna go into the game. Yeah, I actually did introduce them. I'm losing it, man. Fish is coming out, maybe. No, he cancels the animation.
I'm just listening, man. Just listening.
Top lane, MJW is already taking a lot of harass. There's the purification going through. Simba is taking some heavy harass here. The right click is definitely a bit better for MJW, but Whirling Death going to work. Look at the damage both these guys are trading here. MJW does have a salve. Simba will use his as well, so MJW is going to eat his tango. He can even purify himself, and I think that's what he's waiting for. We'll see if we can get to level 2 purification. Maybe this is a bit of a closer matchup than I was expecting.
Well, they both started off with 8 tangos, and so it's not that big of a deal. And he started off with a magic stick instead of a stout shield, so you could say that the right click does favor Simba, but I don't know. We'll have to see the CS of this
Ush
later.
might be dead. Fisher block. He's going to just eat his way through, though, and he'll be fine. He's going to pop the salve as well. Very close. Nice play from Ush. Meanwhile, top lane. These guys are so close. It's like they're holding hands right now in this top lane. Every time I look over, they're just right on top of each other. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Kuroki. No Sentry Ward coming out. Big Daddy's in the trees. There's the Remnant coming through. Ush is going to get a pull going his way. Fluff and Whitebeard are nearby. Puppy's aggressively jungling now. They're looking for a kill with the Centaur, and unfortunately, that Wild Wing will just drop dead in the middle of the lane. Poor guy. Rip him.
Yeah. The one great thing about having TC playing the bottom is that Puppy, he cannot gank him in the middle lane, so it doesn't matter. That's a really good last pick, but at the same time, Puppy, I don't know why he decided to come down. He's still 1.5 and not getting much done, but maybe he'll take over their jungle, put some pressure on TC, maybe get a courier snipe off, but not anytime soon.
Puppy is actually just roaming around. He's gonna find a Satyr Mind Stealer. He might actually just harass TC with the Purge. Oh my god, please. Please.
Gonna hurt?
Yeah. God. You've
Well,
been mana burned.
It's almost as bad as the Harpy. The Harpy's 10 times worse though.
Yeah, the Harpy's awful, but still, a mana burn's still not what you want to feel when you're mid laning. MJW manning up here a little bit against Simba. He has level 2 reactive armor, so even with the right click, I mean, he's got plenty of armor. He's getting the regen. Purification is going to go. Problem is, MJW doesn't have that much mana. He has to actually use another cleric if he wants to get off another purification, so let's play this a little bit more carefully. He does have level 1 degen now. He's playing well. TC getting caught out. S4 skewer. Nope, leap. He will get away. S4 looking for a kill there. Meanwhile, Puppy comes in as well. Walks right up to the high ground. And he already did use the enchant to get the Satyr. Oh, Puppy's going to take some damage. Arrow sailing through, but will miss. There's going to be the heal coming up from Puppy, the Nature's Attendants. He will survive, and TC should not chase this too far. But almost got the kill, had that arrow connected. TC is getting absolutely just like decimated by... Oh, they're body blocking him. They want to get this kill. They're going to skewer him. They're looking for the shockwave as well. He'll fall. Puppy gets the first blood. Beautifully done body blocking with the Tormentor. That was damn impressive. They did get a kill back in the bottom lane for Ush, but still, that was really fun to watch.
That body block, that was really well executed by Puppy. And like I was gonna say, I was looking at the CS the whole time while you were talking, and like DC, he just got crushed. Like it was like 7-14.
Yeah.
So he's not having a good time middle lane.
No, he's definitely not.
You have to practice this hero a lot just to get the last hits in every single time. Because S4, he didn't even start off with Empower or anything. He just straight up getting bodied.
That's a bit unfortunate, but thing is, he can always get back into it. However, this is just this is such a rough hero, like you mentioned. And they can go for another kill. I mean, they can skewer him back, maybe, if he gets caught out of position. And now there's a tornado from the Wild Wings. So he's like, you've got to be kidding me. I can't get anything going.
Yeah, they're shutting down a lane they don't even have to. That's the worst part. That's the worst feeling. Like,
but they are leaving Ush down bottom to farm pretty freely. 20 last hits, and Crow is only at 15, so I guess that's the trade-off.
Well, he's still getting a lot though for Clinks in an off lane, and I mean with the good start that Timber's gonna be having, they're gonna still have a hard time bringing him down.
This off lane is actually kind of even. I mean, in terms of CS, it's very close.
It's exact same CS right now.
Concussive shot, Crow was getting dived. They're gonna dust. Did that connect? No, they can't get that kill. A bit late to the party. Whitebeard actually doesn't have boots, and that's the problem. You get boots on that hero, boom, you're gonna chase everybody down. But Us will continue to farm. He's okay with not getting the kill. However, top lane, there is a rotation coming through. That'll be from Puppey. He's rotated back to his own jungle here, trying to get something going. And again, this is just what Puppey excels at. The selfless play of not jungling and just trying to get kills and making your lanes win, like he did in that mid lane. Although they didn't really need the help, obviously, like you talked about. And TC's going to try to get back into this, but he's nowhere near the CS of the Magnus mid lane for S4, so.
Yeah, this just not looking pretty for the mid lane. This is almost like reminiscent of Boba versus Ferrari.
Oh man, shout out to that one. Wow, S4 skewering up. There's going to be the Earthshaker Fisher onto Fluff and stuff, but he will tether across and make it out alive. And doesn't have ball lightning, so he's looking to right click on S4 or something. I'm not sure. He's being pretty manly here, all things considered. Bounty does get picked up for Simba. He does have a bottle rather, not a battle. And MJW's going to purify and Simba shade away. And he just bottles up. So that's the difference between MJW and Simba in this lane, is that he has the bottle. MJW's not, so.
Well, he just had 10 stick charges, so he's got a lot to work with now. He has a heal.
Well, he just used the stick, so.
All he needs to do is heal Simba right now. He can just man fight him, maybe.
DC leaps away from a gank that becomes from S4, who, by the way, has got 1,500 gold in the bank. He even gets an early blink dagger and foregoes the arcane boots, so. JW going to work here on some of the creeps, and down bottom, Us continues to do the same. So kind of a slow-paced game. It's a bit more faster paced in the first game with the try versus try. Meanwhile, Puppey's looking for Fluff, not finding anything. Heading down to the jungle again. Puppey has spent a lot of time trying to get kills. Not really farming. That's the shot is gonna go. He might die here. Arcane Bolt is gonna go. There's the ball of lightning. Ush comes in. Puppey will fall. Ush getting the kill. So a bit unfortunate, but nice play coming out from Seeking Assassins.
They've got 3. Do they have 3? Yeah, they have 3 bottles on the Assassins because their heroes kind of need it. All 3 of the heroes need it. Fluff I thought was gonna cost that kill, but no, they didn't need it. Storm was level 6, so they were able. Brookie getting dove bottom.
Fisher's gonna go though, and yeah, I'll stay alive. One Searing Arrow proc.
He wanted to waste his mana. He wanted him to make him waste his skeleton walk. So at the same time, it's good for wasting mana, but it wasted a lot of his mana too, though.
He has a Soul Ring though now, so not that concerning. Meanwhile, Us takes a bit of right click. He actually has no regen. Fluff is overcharging now for whatever reason. Looks like he wants to maybe just bottle him up.
Yeah.
Case here, so he's gonna bottle up Ush, or excuse me, Fluff's gonna bottle up Ush, and maybe they can go for a kill. They don't have Dust. They do actually. Ush does have it, but meanwhile, Puppey's back around here. They have no tail. He has the Fisher ready to go. There is going to be the Moonlight Shadow, but it looks like they saw that. They were right next to this Observer Ward. And they will back away immediately from Secret. There's the Ghost Walk coming through. They didn't see that, I don't believe. So Roki's looking for something. He's not going to find it.
Bottom tower is under attack.
MJW had to go home. He is going to go for a mech. He picks up the headdress, so. And also the early Blink Dagger now done for S4. He's going to TP down bottom. This could be a huge team fight, and this could change the complexion of the game. Blink RP onto a Skewer, or excuse me, Shockwave. Skewer not yet. Fisher misses actually. And now they might survive. This could be a turnaround. Big Daddy is getting caught out as well. Ball lighting, the overcharge. Ancient Seal coming through. No, the Arcane Bolt and the Purification is enough. MJW running down Puppey. They will chase him. Blink away now coming from S4. Ball lightning further. Puppey might get caught out. MJW Purification not going to get the kill. Ancient Seal onto S4. Here comes Simba. Chakra coming through. Repel. Guardian Angel only onto MJW. Purification keeping him alive. He's getting body blocked. He does get fissured out. He will fall. They lose 2 there. A bit unfortunate. TC finally gets room to farm in the mid lane. What does that really give him, though?
Almost is under attack. No, but yeah, it just shows you that Guardian Angel is really useless.
My God.
And
Simba's going in, man. Ball lightning. That's not going to get him nearly away, but doesn't matter. Simba's not going to chase. He actually has no mana left, even with the arcanes and the bottle. he's not ready to go any further. So, Secret do take a fight somehow. They take the tower as well. The tier 1's going to fall, even with an RP that wasn't really that great.
Yeah, they just dove too far, and then they had some more TP coming in from Team Secret. So it's just like, well, okay, well, we initiated too hard. Big Daddy went down, but then yeah, they kept chasing, and then they were able to get out because Puppy's just hero. It just always heals it. Oh, it's forward. No.
Oh, he missed the skewer.
It's
Whitebeard gonna get away.
It was Big Daddy's fault because the fish blocked him as he blinked in.
Ancient Seal concussive shot. S4 is alive, just barely. He'll stay alive. Gonna give more room for MJW though. Okay. Alright, 10 minutes in, we're good.
Oh, there you go. There's those switch that I was talking about.
This is on Lux, by the way, if anyone was wondering.
Yeah, Axe is kind of... could be okay this game. What was getting...
DC's dead.
Yeah.
I am sorry.
Anyways, continue.
I was just wondering if Axe is going to be good this game on Omni Knight.
I think so. The duration is long enough. Meanwhile, speaking of Omni Knight, who's going to be brought out? Chain's gonna go, Chakram's there. Pell's not there. Cannot get the purification off. Chakram came through in the roll and get as well. So nice 2 pickoffs coming out, and Secret are starting to run down Nyx Assassins, and this is all without Kuroki being that much of a factor, not yet anyway. But I worry for Sneaky Nyx Assassins here in a couple of minutes. I mean, Ush is getting farmed, but he needs to get an Orchid to be anywhere near effective. So we have to wait. He has to wait some time before he can get that item. He has 1 Oblivion Staff. That's great, but still needs that second one, so.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I still want to see the jump-ins from Repel onto the Storm Spirit being really effective, but because DC was shut down so hard in the mid lane, and he's been playing catch-up, he's just been having to farm, and because of that, they haven't been able to make space with TC. So he's just having to catch up, and what can he go this game? I don't know if it's him going Diffusal. Oh no, he doesn't need Diffusal. I'm thinking about the other team, but like he can pick up. Maelstrom is okay, but is it a Deso game? I don't know. He just needs to find a way to not get picked out, because that's what's going to be happening. S4 is always going to be using his RP when it's on cooldown, even if it's for a solo kill.
It seems we have an issue. I don't know why the stream is down. I'm not dropping frames. Hold on. Sorry. Continue, Ryu.
Huh? What? No, I was just saying.
Just keep talking. I need some time here.
Oh, okay. How's y'all's day? No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so they're pressuring top lane here, and they have to worry now because S4, he's got his blink and he's got his RP up now. Mikey J Watt has to back off. They don't know where they're at.
Radiant's middle tower
Very unfortunate. They're getting pressured, and 2 of the towers are, so they can only defend 1 right now. And Progi's gonna take this tower. It's not even gonna be defended.
Radiant's top tower
and
is
they
under attack.
might transition
Dire's
into the middle
bottom
lane
tower is
afterwards.
under attack. Radiant's top tower
See what
has
they want to do. They smoked up.
Alright, well, restarted the stream. Hopefully everything's working. I'm not sure why it was dropping. I didn't drop any frames there, so whatever issues I was having, it's not on mine. But meanwhile, Viper's gonna get caught out. There's the vision. Chakram's going through as well. Timber Chain, Simba gets arrowed, but they absolutely obliterate poor Whitebeard.
Mikey
Getting
J
caught out
Watt.
of position.
Mikey J Watt.
Uh-oh. It's 4. He's looking to jump in.
Dire's middle
Decides
tower
against it.
is under
He does
attack.
have RP. He's got Arcanes as well. They're playing very aggressively here, but this is their time. They don't want to let Ush and, of course, TC get too far into this game. And Kuroki's maybe baiting this a little bit. He's got 2.68 gold in the bank as well. They're just going to come in. There's the skewer. TC trying to jump away, but he cannot get across the ravine, and he will fall. No, Purification keeps him alive barely. Might turn this around. Ultimate coming in from Ush. He's looking for somebody. He will find the kill. Now they're turning their attention towards S4. Here comes Kuro. He wants maybe 1 kill. They have the Sentinel coming out. Blink RP, but only onto Whitebeard. Now there's sufficient, but Ush is going to get caught out. Ball lightning away. He's out of mana now. Overcharge going through Echo Slam. Onto Buff and MJW. Purification. They're somehow still alive. Guardian Angel going. Puppy. He's going to stay alive. There's the shotgun. Skewer missing. S4. Missing a couple of these abilities, but everything's still going pretty well. They get a couple of kills there. They do lose Simba. However, that should have been a lot worse for Sneaky Nyx Assassins.
Yeah, it was a good play by Ush to get in there and get. I think he only get 1 kill. I think he only got 1, maybe 2. No, I think he only killed one. Oh, Clinks. Kuroki, he's in trouble. Are they gonna get there in time? Nice. Purification. Still. I don't know. That's almost Ush's Orchid.
Dyer's middle
They're
tower
almost.
is
I want to
under
say they're
attack.
almost back into this game, but just because Kuroki, he's hoarding his gold, he's still probably debating on when he wants to go.
Well, 5-8 the score for Nyx Assassins versus Team Secret here. And No Tail's getting kind of close. I mean, he wants to get that Blink Dagger more than anything in the world right now for himself. Probably has an earn and boosts speed, but that's about it. He's still not level 6 yet. So this is the one issue. Although Simba has a lot of farm, Kuro is actually the leader in CS now. He did pick up the Blink Dagger. He did fall in that last engagement. I mean, the Blink now is huge. And we'll see what item he wants to pick afterwards. Ush has got almost his second Oblivion Staff, so still having some issues.
No, he hasn't. He has Orchid after his good break.
So
It's pretty good timing. He's 2-0. He hasn't died yet. They're gonna be pressing mid though, because now they have RP up in 10 seconds. So they have to be
Dyer's top
careful
tower
again.
is
But
under attack.
Repel on this Orchid Storm, it could be changing
Radiant's
this game
middle
around, and
tower
that's what
is
they
under
need. They
attack.
need to get some of these towers with this Orchid now. Get some map pressure, or map control. Whitebeard finally got 6. He didn't have that for the last team fight either.
oh, they saw him coming. Blink RP, Ush is gonna fall. Skewer, they run him over, and he falls. So he's that much further away from the Orchid unless he has it coming out to him now, which actually he does. Okay, just kidding. So you were just talking about that, but my apologies. and again, for whatever reason,
is under attack.
my stream is not showing up. It's
Radiant
not online.
structures are
Frames aren't
fortified.
coded. I'm not dropping anything. So this isn't on me. Meanwhile, Ancient Seal on X4. They will take this tower down finally. Like his purification is going to keep him alive only for a moment longer. And now what pressure can they get done while Ush is down here? They can keep going for a tier 2, I feel like, and they might even do so. S4 did just use his RP, mind you, but they should be able to at least put some pressure on this tower.
Yeah,
Although, Bro's not coming in now. This is going to go miss. And this is now when Ush maybe fights here. Orchid's now done. Arrow gets on the Alpha Wolf, unfortunately, so.
I don't know. They're probably just wait for Simba and then get his blood. So he's got it up. Took a long initiation. Now he has no mana on Ush, and that's not very good.
He's gonna get skewered back. Echo Slam coming in from Big Daddy Fluff, getting blown up. MJW, big purification, doing some work, but that is not doing nearly enough. Moonlight Shadow Guardian Angel just for him to get out and repel. They throw the kitchen sink, but he's getting body blocked. S4 doing a nice job. MJW getting chased down finally. Repel not helping him out of this situation. My God, they're really just, they're throwing everything at him, and they finally get the kill. Great initiation from Team Secret. Nyx Assassins, a little too much of an overextension there. They get caught out and they lose the fight pretty heavily
Radiant's
as well.
top tower is under attack.
Yeah, you could do that if Simba didn't have a soul booster, but because he has that, he's gonna get turned around on. Ush cannot do that. They want to continue to try to get back into this game. So that's gonna be a tip to you now, and
Wow.
S4 he missed. I think he was trying for the
He
RP.
got stun up, I think he got arrow. Meanwhile, there's going to be jumping too much. This is Daddy. He sounds a full RP. Only onto Ush, though. Here comes the Chakram. Ush falls, and it might be worth it at this point. But TC, he falls again, and Kuro right-clicking the sniper from the back line. Double kill for him. He'll get the triple. He gets the mega kill streak. 4 dead. And every single fight, things just get worse and worse for Sneaky Nyx Assassins. The top 3 net worth are on Team Secret, and they're starting to ball out of control.
Yep, all because of that one rune he wanted to get.
Radiant's
Yeah,
middle
that he wanted to
tower
get
has
topped in. They got the tier 1 mid, and then the
Radiant's
tier
middle
2,
tower
and then the
is
next
under
team
attack.
Bloodstone,
fight.
man. Simba
Yeah,
has 12 charges already,
All
too.
charges too, I know.
That's ridiculous.
Really worrisome. Gonna have. He can go a Ghost Scepter next, just so Orchid won't do anything to him. He can go Pipe for the team, because right now Nyx Assassins, all they have is magic damage. They have nothing. I don't know. They have no physical DPS, so BKBs just once BKBs are done on Secret, they basically should win the game.
And, I mean, they could play this pretty passively, too, until they have those items ready to go. And they can even take Roach, I think, at some point in time. And I think if you fight again for Nyx Assassins, there's no guarantee you win. If you lose another fight, I think they might just lose the game outright. I mean, they're pretty far down at this point. I don't think they can afford another death on TC, who's not having the best game. Phase Drum at 19 minutes in is not what he wanted, although he's caught up nicely. This is still running up. Air's going to set through. Oh, but Alpha takes it again. Kuroki, maybe it's double skewer away onto Ush. He ball lighting's up onto the high ground. Now Kuroki getting low. He's going to have to skeleton walk. It's a good fight for Nick's assassin. Purification keeps going alive. He's still going to town. Simba's trying to fight Kuroki. Still alive but barely. Mystic Flare, Ancient Seal. S4 has to back away. They will get up the Moonlight Shadow. Buyback from Puppy. They have to back out of the pit now. And Kuro is very low in health. Very, very low. They have to earn him up.
Yeah, he needs to go eat a creep too if they want to continue trying to do Roshan probably. Although they do have the untouchable maxed out almost
Radiant's
on
bottom
Puppy,
tower
who
is
did
under
buy
attack.
back, so they could contest the Roshan, but they still don't have any towers for Nyx Assassins. And I don't know. They're just getting, yeah, they just keep on getting pressured here. What is 300, 400? Oh,
Fisher, RP, beautifully done, onto 2, onto 3, skewer back, MJW purifies. He actually gets relocated out, but Puppy getting caught out as well. He just buffed back, he's gonna die. They're turning this around. Meanwhile, Radiance Courier does fall. I think S4 might have picked that one off for Kuro, I'm not sure. Arrow sails through it, misses. They relocate MJW back into the engagement. I mean, that turns out to be not that big of a deal. And MJW keeps his team alive. Us gonna get Chakram purified, he's back to full health. They're having a tough time dealing with this Omni-Knight now. Although Us can't get much done. However, there's the Warrior coming in. Kuro. There's going to be a huge echo, but it does nothing really when you look at Us and MJW. They're chasing after S4. They're going to turn the fight around, and you've got to blink away if you're Kuro. In fact, he does. And Bloodstone just got picked up by him, by the way, interestingly enough. But a fight is won here by Nyx Assassins, finally.
yeah, they can't really fight without Magnus RP or Diffusal Blade, and Kuroki going with the Bloodstone.
That is not what we were expecting.
I don't know what that's about. Maybe he just wants to get more kills and more charges, but it's not really a good.
I guess like you have the Soul Ring, you build into it, but even that, I'm like, I don't know
Probably
about
just
that.
doesn't think he can die either. I mean, they're not really lacking. Are they lacking survivability? Not really. Timber Soul has a lot of it already. They just need
Dyer's middle
yeah,
tower
they just need
is under
DPS.
attack.
An easy
But
shot.
he'll probably get a DPS item next.
Haste.
Yeah, I think that's just, I mean, he could have gone for a BKB and I think that would have been enough, but there's no real right click when you have the Nyx Assassins, right? I mean, other than maybe Ush, but that's not even really, I mean, Overload's magical damage, though. And also, TC does nothing right now. He's got 2k gold. He'll try to get to a Maelstrom, I think, but that's just, and this poor golden Roshan here on the ground. Fortunate. Now the rest of them are looking to push into the tier 1 tower mid. They've yet to take a tower, and that's quite a lot of the lead for Team Secrets coming in. Not to mention the fact that they have an 18 to 11 kill lead, but this is a bit of a change. I mean, these Assassins are still playing okay. Kind of a lot different from the first game, however, though.
Yeah, they're
Dyer's top tower is under
this
attack.
game.
Dyer's structures are
I mean, they know
fortified.
that. Oh, we gotta watch out. RP could be
Fall
using
into the
it
dark.
Hey, look at the
Dyer's
tower.
top
Kuro does
tower
get the
is
Aegis,
under
though, so
attack.
tier 1 for... There's Magic Max, by the way, coming out from Kuro. Blink Dagger is done for No-Tail as well, so they don't need to rely on Skewer back into RP Echo Slam. Big Daddy can initiate on his own now, if he wants to. Ush is pushing out top. He's going for a Bloodstone next after he gets his Orchid. He's looking for a tier 1, so maybe 2 tier 1s for an Aegis and Roshan.
Dyer's top tower
Okay
has
trade, not the best trade, but okay, I think.
Yeah.
Regeneration.
Surprised Ush isn't finishing his soul booster first. He bought the recipe. I don't know.
He needs the Vitality Booster to finish off that Bloodstone. He's not too far away, but if he dies here, I mean, he'll be even further. So he actually just ball lightnings all the way back to base. Because why the hell not? So
Yeah, they probably knew they were coming for him. Mask of Madness blinks, like you said. I'm trying to figure out how effective. I just want to see how effective this is going to be. It's going to be.
We'll get the lifesteal at least, which is nice.
Yeah, and Repel doesn't
Dyer's bottom
stop
tower
the
is under attack.
stop
Searing
the
arrows.
zero. So I mean, it's going to be doing a lot of DPS through it.
Dust. Anybody dust? They
Nothing?
don't have detection.
No.
The only person that had detection was Whitebeard. He was not there for that engagement, so.
They don't have vision of where Secret is. Like Secret's just farming the whole map. And they don't know that. They could be there ganking too. So they
This map's pretty dark, isn't
decided
it? For
to. It really. They have no vision.
yeah, they have no wards on the map. You weren't killing them. This is
They have one here, but they still can't even
Oh my lord. Us jumps in long range onto S4. Orc is still going. The Silver is going to skewer away. Overload's going to go, and he has no mana.
Okay.
Meanwhile, relocate back. They're looking for S4. Blink away. They cannot get the kill. Meanwhile, Kuro getting caught out. Agent still. Mystic Clear did some work. Searing Arrows are doing some work on Whitebeard, but the Aegis is going to get expended. And now Us is going to come in and forward. Arrow's going to connect as well. They relocate Us back out. I mean, I guess they get the kill, but that was too close. Either way. Yeah, they get the kill. Oh, lighting. Ush is about to. He's just going in, man. He wants to win these engagements on his own. However, he's not a mana. BKB press 4. There's going to be the RP. They will get the kill. Skewer looking for Fluff. Oh, man. Ush, I don't know, dude. Questionable decisions. Fluff's going to go down into the chain and rolling death. And now MCW's coming in. TC is repelled. He's looking for S4. He will get that kill at the very least. And now he's going to try to TP away. It looks like no. Now he's chasing after Big Daddy.
Blink.
He will get away.
Yep. And Kuroki's back. He's got his blink up. He can strafe if he wants to. Do they have dust or anything? They have sentries.
They have dust on Whitebeard. Meanwhile, MJW's in Moonlight Shadow. He's not in Viz anymore, and MJW should fall. He doesn't kill. That's not going to save him. Maybe it will. He's still alive somehow. They will finally kill, and Whitebeard gets caught out with the collateral damage.
Staff. No, Mike.
MJW, that's not what you
Yeah. Well, he could have forced Staff down and saved himself. Unless it doesn't go through Repel, which I think it... Oh man, mechanics are really hard right now.
Well, let's not worry about it. 17 charges on Seba here for the Bloodstone. Point boosters up for him as well. Just even more. He wants the Ags. Ush was so close to that Bloodstone. And the Courier is following him, actually. He wants that Vitality booster. He's kind of close for it as well. They're just hiding
he
it,
had
so.
that in his last fight again. He probably would have lived instead of buying the recipe. I don't understand why.
What's gonna happen
playing. I'm not playing. Want to question this?
He has 5 gold in his bank now after he picks up the Vitality booster, getting his Bloodstone completed. So this game's still, I mean, all things considered, Secret aren't making I think the item decisions to win the actual game. They're just kind of having fun, it seems like, which is fine, but unless, I don't know, I've never really seen this build from Kuro, and I feel like we just went for a BKB instead of a Bloodstone.
Having the weird funky build. Everybody else is like kind of trying.
I mean, you look at S4, he's got a BKB, he's got a Blink. I mean, it's not like a Battle Fury on a Magnus or anything.
Yeah,
I mean,
if he just went BKB Diffusal, I think this game would have been over, because that would have been the same. Now.
He's got small crit. He's got the Chrysalis picked up, so I guess he can survive RP. He's getting caught out, so now he's dead. That actually just got blown up by Kuroki. Meanwhile, Mystic Flare came through. They will catch out Big Daddy. Lovely stuff. Takes 2 hits and falls to Kuro. Chakra coming in. Whitebeard getting chased down. Ancient Seal is up. Whitebeard will go and fall. No, maybe not. He's still alive with about a couple of HP, but that's not for long. So that's Simba getting the kill. Meanwhile, Kuro chasing after TC. And Mask Madness is going to go, but he leaps away, blinks forward. He'll keep the TC there for purification. The arrow connects to Kuro. He has no HP, but he's still alive somehow. He will fall in the end. Shoots him too hard. Ush jumps back in, BKB out to S4. He's got no RP. He's going to get away, it looks like, and he's going to try to TP out as well. Not enough damage from Ush. No.
Radiant's bottom tower
No such luck. Meanwhile, Puppy will get chased down. 4-step forward, Starstorm going. TC hits the Maelstrom proc. Ush jumps back into the high ground finally.
He got the kill,
gets involved in a kill, and yeah, at least he gets a charge back from his Bloodstone, so.
Yeah, Bloodstone it's going to be really useless if he keeps on getting picked off and stuff finally, but yeah, Simba's got 20 Bloodstone charges. That's like an instant respawn if he does.
Yeah. Yep.
What is he flying out? He's got a completed Ags too, so
my God.
He could basically carry the team by himself because, I don't know, if he even gets if he gets a BKB, I don't know. They have no way to stop this magic damage. Yeah, magic damage stopped his Timber from split pushing. We saw it at ESL. Ice. He just constantly stay in lanes. What did they do?
Can't do anything. So, I mean, at this point, it's Secret's game to lose. Although Ush just made a couple of good plays. They've had a couple of good team fights. But the Omni Knight and, I guess, his usefulness is starting to wane. You used to saw in those early fights that purification would keep them alive for days. Hell and all that. He's played a great Omni game, but...
He's gonna get skewered back, and
he's dead.
With honor.
all their stunts were in coordination. So
Kuro gets the kill. He gets up to 7 Bloodstone charges now, and the Bloodstone game, man.
yeah, you're counting the Bloodstone charges. That's when you know there's a lot of them in the
There's
game.
3. Ridiculous.
And we tapped 6, 7, 20.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, that's just like, okay, you got 6 and 7, that sounds about right in the 20. Like, holy crap, where did that come from? And he's got his Zags too, so I mean, like, double chakram, ready to go.
I wanted to try playing Timbersaw just to get the I still haven't got it yet. It looks really good, but they're getting the shit on there. That's first damage. Oh.
He's alive again. Echo coming in, being back as well. Fluff getting caught up. Big RP from S4. Big Daddy getting caught though. It's a 3-for-1 exchange in the end. Big Daddy will finally fall. 3 for 2. S4 looking for a skewer. Hiroki. 4-step MJW couldn't get on the high ground. Shockwave going does nothing. Hiroki already uses his link. And he'll try to TP away. And nice play there with his Guardian Angel coming through, so he avoids all the right-click damage. They cannot get the kill, so... Although they lose 3 heroes, they don't lose us. She's back up to 8 charges. That was a lot of charges going for Simba. He lost 7 charges just from that death alone, but he respawned instantaneously, so...
Yeah, and us is probably going to make S4 wasted BKB charge here. It's going to be worth it. And they actually have an arrow here. This is going to be the S4 going down here, playing too aggressive, and, well...
Radiant's
Big
bottom
kill.
tower is
But they're
under
still getting the
attack.
tier 2 bottom lane.
Radiant's
So
bottom
Kuroki's going to
tower
have his
has
finish.
fallen.
Daedalus. Roshan should be spawning up here soon.
Yeah, let's see here. It's actually, yeah, it's very close. About 40, maybe 30 seconds, I'd say, at the max. So that'll be up soon for either team to take, but Dinkedix Assassins, every time they've gone outside of the base, these last couple of fights have really gone south for them. They're still at a 10,000 net worth disadvantage and a 7,500 experience deficit, so...
I mean, TC, now he's going to be building into the Scotty. He does need some survivability, but he has his Mjolnir. So it's not looking too bad for him. He's back into the game. They do have 2 carries now, but you have to worry because how do they deal with... They dealt with the Timbersaw. They bursted him down with the Skywrath Mage and everything, but that's because S4, he didn't get his RP off fast enough. He waited, they just bursted him fast, and if he had just been a little bit faster, they could have turned that fight around easily bottom lane.
Well, meanwhile, TC in the top lane was pushing it out. I do want to get, I want to give you guys a heads up on what happened earlier with the stream going down. Apparently it was a delay server bug on Twitch infrastructure side, so nothing we can do about that. I restarted the stream, got back up immediately. Hopefully we're still good to go here for the next couple of minutes. MJW and TC being stalked by Kuroki. Repel onto TC just in case there's anyone around. See the rest of the squad coming in from secret looking for something. A lot of heroes in the back end. Big RP coming in though. Shockwave. MJW getting blown up. He will fall. TC takes the crit as well for Kuroki. Blink forward. There's the Fisher. TC gets brought down. And now Roshan is there for a taking. Whitebeard will TP away immediately. Ball lightning. Ush is alone. Very, very close to going down. They can even just try to go for high ground here. I don't think there's any buyback. In fact, there's not one from TC. Try to go for high ground and take tier 3, maybe a set of racks on the back end of this.
Yeah, and they even have like 3
Radiant's
lives
middle
on
tower
Timbersaw
is
right
under
now.
attack.
Just really worried him. He doesn't have
Jumps in.
He doesn't have a buyback yet, but he should have it here soon.
I don't think it matters. They just took down 2 heroes. Double kill immediately. Fluff and Whitebeard both going down. The only hero alive is Ush. Storm Spirit. It looks like they will lose a set of racks now. Tier 2 tower is still alive. Top, they can head bottom. Ush coming in, orbiting it as well. Looking for Big Daddy. Trying to get this kill, but this is a bit greedy. He does get the kill in the end on Big Daddy, though. They're chasing it down, though. There's the Chakraman. He will fall. Buyback. He has it. He's going to jump in again on Kuroki. Kuroki is going to have to skeleton walk. He's very close to dying, but he doesn't go down. Now Ush is getting chased. S4 still no RP, and they will back away. They don't get the racks yet. Now Simba does come in. He does clean up the melee racks. Range rack's still alive, but objective complete now. Ush jumps in. They're looking for Puppy. Puppy's about to fall. He will go down. Dinkedix Assassin's going to just shoot an arrow through. S4 blinks away. Arrow does not connect. They're going to head back, and everyone's alive. They can't take Roche anymore here, so... Oh, there's going to be a reload at S4. Buddy picks up a Hazel, but there's the BKB. RP onto 2. Kuroki bombing from the high ground. There is the Moonlight Shadow. They have no vision, no detection. Purification went through. They grab the kill onto the IO. Arrow does connect to Big Daddy as he's TPing in. Well timed for TC. There's the Fisher going in. Big Daddy dies as soon as he respawns. How unfortunate.
Phase ends.
And Crow is still
Croaky's
stalking.
hunting. Croaky's hunting. Uh-oh, Whitebeard.
Whitebeard
One shot,
maybe
two
dead.
shot.
Ball lightning.
Huh?
Kuro. Dust comes in. Mystic Flare. Kuro's going to get melted. He's down for 30 seconds. S4 getting chased down as well. He's in some trouble. Maelstrom Clock. Arcane Bolts as well. Repel already went. The Sheep's Guard, but the Blink away now coming out from S4. The TP out as well. Will not be able to get there in time to stop him from doing so. He'll make it away. And again, Nyx Assassins, they somehow find a way to stay in this game, all things considered. So,
Well, they did. There is just like a ring around the map, basically what just happened, and they're not going to be able to get Roshan off this or any more towers, and they've already lost their rack. So it was like it's still well fought by Nyx Assassins, just finding the pickoffs around the map, but still they need like 3 or 4 more of those if they want to try and get back. They have to try to contest Roshan, but how are they gonna? They know they probably can't because S4 probably has the ulti up, RP, and I don't know. They know that obviously that Clink has buyback, but if that happens, they buy back, he TPs to the bottom lane, hits the Roshan pit, and then he's gonna get wiped.
goodbye S4, I think.
Oh. Well, they just need to get these pickoffs. They keep doing them, and Big
Great
Daddy
air from
has.
TC.
They have the Echo Slam. There it is.
TC's dead though. Ush jumps back in. He's looking for Big Daddy. He might find him. There's going to be the Aghanim Scepter ultimate coming out. Ush trying to do some work here. Hiroki dusts it up. He might fall again, but here comes S4. He brought back. Looking for an RP. He will use it solo onto Ush. Can they get the damage done? Absolutely. He is going to fall. They throw the sentry down. Fun's over for Seeking Nyx Assassins, so. Meanwhile, Simba was looking for more. Can't find it.
Stuff is gonna die. Yeah, he's gonna die. Okay, those the
They lose the courier again. That had 2,000 gold on it. 4 of the items. That's a Shiva's Guard for Ush that just died. How unfortunate.
Radiant's
Crow
bottom
is going to go
tower
bottom
is
and take
under
the Tier
attack.
3 tower. Stops the Massive Madness. Because of Shot's going to go. He does have a death pack, but he doesn't want to use it on the creep. It looks like he'll just back away. So, a cloudy game, to say the very least. We're not done yet, but it looks like the clock is taking for Sneaky Nyx Assassins as their time may soon be up.
Yeah, they didn't even go like, I don't know, standard counters to the heroes. Just Rookie's just doing this new fun build and Fissure block, and S4 is still tanking. But yeah, this will go down. I think they're gonna give it to. He might not even give it to
He's got
Rookie.
the spot, I think. Kuro has
Yeah, he's a man. He's a
Alright, well.
you, dude. Told you.
I guess I'm wrong.
I know how these guys play. They're like, no, I don't need it, man. I don't need it. That's basically what he said.
Radiant's middle
Then he
barracks
dies.
are under attack.
No,
then
he
he's
gets 10
gonna die
bloodstone
now.
charges. He's got 10 bloodstone charges though, man.
Dyer's
It's
top
fine.
He's
tower
gonna buy
is
a
under
box and
attack.
back in. So, I don't know, what is he gonna get?
They have a Hex now in Timbersaw. That's gross. That's actually just disgusting. They have so much lockdown and damage between just him. He could do some. He's 21 bloodstone charges, instant respawn. Like, even if he dies, he'll have another almost instant respawn.
Problem is that Whitebeard and Fluff and stuff, they just get blown up. They need to get like Ghost Scepters and Force Staffs, and with them not getting those items immediately,
just die.
it's just, yeah, it's not helping in these team fights, and they get, all Croaky has to do is blink attack once or twice, and they just instantly pop.
TC's getting Scotty, by the way, which is interesting. He already has a Mjolnir, which, I
I think
mean, the
he
Scotty
had
doesn't
to.
proc, or the Mjolnir doesn't proc, or the Scotty doesn't proc in if the Mjolnir procs, but pretty limited, so.
Well, you need some kind of survivability. You could go Ghost Scepter, but he just gets RP'd still, and that doesn't help too much. And then you need.
I just think he's gonna die anyway.
Yeah, I think he's probably gonna die anyway as well. But then you have to think about, okay, now we have the Ags finally up for that last team fight on Mikey J. White. So if he does get caught out, they still need a lot of magic damage bursts to kill him.
How do you
So
say his name, by the way?
Mikey J. White? I don't know.
Okay.
JW? I don't know, it's been a while. I don't know if that's exactly how you say it.
And I just always called him MJW.
Well,
No.
I think his original name was Mikey J. White.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. You sound like you know what you're talking about.
Nah,
Radiant's
I
bottom
don't-
tower
nothing.
is under attack.
That's the important thing. Puppy picks up an Aghanim Scepter. That came out of nowhere. I don't know when he picked that up. It seems to be a long time ago, though. And CC will head up into the top lane. He'll try to find some semblance of farm.
Radiant's bottom tower
Not
is
sure if
under
he'll
attack.
find any. Meanwhile, you've got down at the bottom lane, S4 is looking to blink out from somebody. Double shock and just clears that creep wave immediately. So that's the issue here. Literally 2 chakrams, creep wave is dead. Repel's gonna go in. It looks like Arch wants to fight S4. Gonna get forced out. He'll stay alive, but he might die to the Soulburn, and that's an Age is gone. So Age is already expended. Arrow's gonna sail through off the mark and actually hit an illusion coming out from Big Daddy. There's the smoke up. Will they initiate around the backside? The question. TC blows up the smoke by right-clicking. Us looking to jump in as well. Ball lightning. And they catch S4 yet again. BKB's RP not there. Us jumped away. BKB wasted now. Us has done a nice job of wasting some of those items. And without their BKB, I don't know if they go for the high ground here anymore. They do clear up the mid-racks. Fix does get a kill on Wakefield who got caught out. Fisher on 2. Ball lighting in again. And this time Us still looks stressful. Orchid did go yet again. But 4 symbol. He's pretty tanky. Maybe not the hero you want to fight against. TC doing some damage with these text up. Double chakram coming in. Great Guardian Angel. TC survives for the time being. Skeleton Walk arrow missing. Big Daddy just barely hits the Fisher as well. He does have no RP. It's down on cooldown here. So...
No, they have RP.
Or no, Echo Slam, excuse me, sorry.
It's really hard to fight when Kuroki doesn't have a BKB. Yeah.
Great point. Us jumping to go with Bell. There's the team guard popping my ball here. Orchid up as well. Us stays alive. Again, no diffusive wave, but here's Kuro looking for TC. He's going to find that kill. Us is getting manned up on. MJW, there's the hex up. RP on it too. This might be the end of the game. MJW getting caught low. Us flies back immediately. Here's looking for S4. He'll blind and ball lightning going again. Mystic Clear on the Kuroki. He's doing some work on the Whitebeard. Whitebeard will fall. Us getting caught low. Ultra kill for Kuroki. Can he get the rampage? Us is jumping all over the place. Kuro wants to jump into the wall. He's going to go in. Ush, no, Kuro falls. Oh, so close. 4 for 4 bloodbath. Simba is still alive. They can't even get the tier 3, let alone another set of racks. And Us fighting.
Simba's gonna go down. He's gonna have to deny himself here. Simba!
Yeah, there he goes.
Alright. I don't know. That's the fountain diving. They could have just got the racks, but
Radiant's middle tower is
he
under
wanted that
attack.
rampage. Oh, dies.
I mean, he really did.
Dire's top
I don't blame him,
tower
but
is under attack.
game could have ended there right then and there, so.
Pretty much, the game was, yeah, kind of over. Kuroki did a really good play, and just went to the back lines and killed off the supports while Ush initiates. That's the problem. They don't have anything to stop Ush if he initiates into them, but they don't have anything that stops Kuroki from going in the back lines. They have the Ags ulti, but if they're wasting it on like 1 or 2 supports, instead of using on the TC there, which helps out in the team fights, or helping out Ush when the RP goes off, then they're gonna be losing.
Oh my
Radiant's top
gosh,
tower
I just don't
is under
know.
attack.
Phoenix Assassins are hanging on by a thread here, and Ush is the one that's doing most of the work, so he somehow still has 9 bloodstone charges.
It's like in the Hercules movie, right before the witches are gonna cut.
I haven't seen that movie in forever.
I know, man. I don't even know what the 3... What are
Listen,
the 3?
don't worry about it. We're not talking about Hercules right now. If you made an Aladdin or Lion King reference, it would have been fine, but Puppy's going dead. He's actually just gonna die to Ush. Kuro may be in trouble. Let's get a skeleton walk away. No gem though. Fisher comes out, does connect an MJW and Ush, but they back away. And they just get out. That's it. Screw up the high ground. Coming out from S4. He gets away. He's going for an Assault Cuirass, by the way, which that's probably the item that wins them the game. But until they get that, it's going to be a while. TC does finish with Scotty. I don't know. First, Clowney has been flying. Nyx Assassins still are in this game. You know, even if they are down by 20k net worth, they're still in the game. 15,000 experience as well.
Yeah, they have to respect the Ags on Omni, and they have to respect the amount of damage that Ush can burst out. It's not easy game because I think of their item choices, but mainly Kuroki's just because he doesn't have a BKB. Everything else is really good, I think.
It is really hard to follow Ush. This guy's all over the damn map.
Yeah, he's got his sheep stick completed now. If he dies though, even with 10 bloodstone charges, he's got 25. He's level 25. This will be still like a 56 second spawn. So if he goes down, it's pretty much game. no buyback.
And
for a
finally, Kuro picks up the BKB, the item that actually...
while. Will win the game.
Yeah,
What
probably,
are they
I
gonna
think.
sell? No, not the
Oh,
math.
poor Mask of Madness is gone. He has a butterfly. He doesn't need any more attack speed.
He needs that movement speed. Just kidding. He's got.
He has a butterfly. It's fine. Now, I mean, he gets the flutter bonus move speed with the active, so...
Well, who uses that in fights? I don't use that in fights.
No, not in fights, no.
Radiant's middle
It's a
tower
base
is
race.
under
Who's gonna
attack.
win? I think Nick's assassins are not gonna win. Base race.
No, I don't think so.
Dyer's top
Roki's
tower
bombing
is under
on
attack.
these towers, honestly. He's letting the arrows loose, and they're destroying a lot of the buildings. With an Assault Cross, if it's done, which it's not, that's just too much to work with, and it's very close to being done as well.
Oh, she's dead.
It sure is. These type stuff. Guardian Angel, but RP's gonna go, and they've got to throw a lot to get the skill, and they don't. They relocate him out. He's still alive.
They don't
That's
have
for
any
BKB
protection.
Hush, now brings back in. Hex up, X4, getting caught, heal, ball, Simba is still alive. BKB for Kuro. Now it's time for him to go to town. TC, right click through. Meanwhile, they're looking for more. There's the Ghost from Rager that they've been missing. Hush getting right click as well. He felt blink away from Kuro. Good fight. Makes assassins.
They didn't win the game because they didn't have detection. That's
5 gen guys.
They don't have sentries or dust.
They don't have that
That's
either.
very
Radiant's middle
unfortunate.
tower is under
They would
attack.
have, yep, they would have definitely killed us there. Well, life lesson. Very, yep.
Carry
Even in pubs,
detection.
guys.
Carry detection. Meanwhile, back at the base, Us cleans up this. He's a level 25. He's actually tied with Simba as well as Kuroki in terms of levels. So there's that. He has 307 last hits. Simba has 405, unsurprisingly, because he can just clear every single creep wave and creep camp within the span of a second.
More levels you get, it sucks in Dota. You have to know that. Because if you, well, I should be seeing or something. There goes Big Daddy.
Yeah, he's dead. They're actually gonna get Kuro though. Yeah, they got Kuro. He's dead. That is huge.
Whoa.
Kuro did kill himself though. And meanwhile, they might even get Puppy too. I don't know what's happening. Puppy's getting caught. This hero's getting caught out all over the map. Puppy gonna use his nature tenets. Just can't get the kill because obviously his attack is so slow. Chakram coming in. There's the ancient seal. Puppy looks like he will fall. S4 has respawned. Suddenly, Knicks get like 4 or 5 kills for free. Okay.
That's kind of weird going on.
They have to defend their base though. That's the unfortunate thing.
Do you know how broken Axe ulti on Omni is? It heals your Brax's towers.
Well, it doesn't heal. It just gives Guardian. Oh, does it heal?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it does. It's broken, dude. They should just use it now. It'll heal bottom tower to full. It takes
Isn't that
about...
only temporary?
I think it probably, I don't know how much it heals, but it heals probably, like, if it used it right now, it'd probably heal it to worse, and then they did twice, it'll probably be to full. I'm not exactly sure how much it heals, but is it I don't know. I thought, I had it in a pub once, and it says it affects buildings. It just, that HP regen applies to buildings. I don't know how much it is, though.
25 health regen over 8 seconds.
Okay, that's 200. So, but it probably does more.
For, I don't know, I'm not sure. Either way, that's actually, well, that's pretty awesome. Either way, they have now an Assault Cross picked up here from Magnus, so X4 does have that item.
Roasted just respawn, and S4, the
Getting
wing
jumped on it.
Oh,
He actually rolled creep. He actually was playing the game creep for a long time, too. He gets called out. Meanwhile, they're going to try to get us out. Great relocate coming in. There's not much used there. Whitebeard getting caught out. Simba getting chased down now. Us is back in.
Here comes Kuroki, eyes on him.
Alright, Simba and Simba, X4 RP, Kuroki on the backside. Right clicks down Whitebeard. Ush falls. He's going to have to buy back. I don't think he has it even. He does actually have his buyback, but TC's getting chased down now. He will fall. 3 dead. That could have been a good engagement had they gotten S4 on the back end of the first initiation, but
Yeah, they dove way too hard after the initial gank failed. They should know that the enemy has buybacks, no matter even if it's on a support or not, or one of the cores is just playing too aggressive when they could just get the tier 2 and just back out.
Fluff has been having some huge relocates that has saved his team multiple occasions, but again, it really comes down to, like you said, just over for aggression coming out.
One.
MJW TP's out. Nice play. Kuro can't do anything about that. Slowed by Degen. They're taking Roche. S4 actually and Big Daddy are doing enough damage on their own to take Roche, which is impressive. However, Big Daddy might die to Roche if he's not careful. Good to go. 4 steps away onto the high ground. He has Blink ready to go in a second. So he blinks out. S4 will solo Roche for the rest of the way. It looks like Kuro might come in here and help him finish it off. He actually has to back out now.
Well, going back to my thing, if you could turn off...
oh, wow. That's huge.
That's Timbersaw down for 24 seconds. And he didn't deny himself, so he got some more gold. And then he still has 1 more, or 2 slots, because you have the bot still. So Ush can still grow. I think he needs a right-click item. I don't think he needs any more mana. What could be really good? An MKB. Yeah, he needs an MKB. That's his next item.
There's the Diffusal Blade finally coming up from Timbersaw.
50-minute game, we're Diffusal. Yes. Against Omni. Okay, back to the thing. So the level ups. If you could stop leveling up, that'd be amazing, because the buyback timers is just ridiculous. Like, yeah, once you get level 25, you're down for 100 seconds, 90 seconds, and that's basically why you lose the game. But if you had lower death timers, the games would be 2-3 hours. No, I don't fault it. Or you could just keep running at each other, because you're always alive.
Well, I mean, it gets pretty ridiculous at this point in time. They're getting things like buyback and obviously positioning. First Chick is going for a BKB. Let's just put in some damn work in this game, but somebody's yet to go for a BKB himself. I'm surprised. I don't know if he really needs it, but
he doesn't need it. He can orchid. Well, he can diffuse off the orchids and silences, but the thing is, he can still orchid them, pull them, and then sheep them afterwards. And then by the time that orchid effect it'll take effect. So you can't actually diffuse it off. But yeah, I think BKB. I don't know. What could he sell for a BKB though? He needs all these items.
That's the question. He's actually legitimately 6-slotted, and he actually had to put his Blink Dagger in his inventory and his stash. So that's when you're doing that, you know that you're in a pretty good position. Although it looks like they've had enough for this. They've got, I think, the Aegis on S4 again. They do. He has Sulcuros. Kuroki has Death Pact Creep. They're ready to push up into the high ground now. They're going to look for the tier 3 tower. If they get the Surax bottom, there's a good chance that they probably just take the game. Surax down with this team, I don't know. I don't think it's possible. TC, we have to talk about. He's going for a challenge. Jumps in on the throw. There's the Mystic Flare, catching him low, but he's fine. He hasn't taken that much damage. There's the BKB. They blow up for us. He's got to buy back immediately. S4. RP is available. He's not used to it yet. I mean, everyone's nearby. I'm surprised. He's canceling it now, looking for it. He's trying to fight us. Can't quite get him. Kuro still alive, but barely. Ush looking for a right, but cannot get the kill. S4 does fall. Ush is going to get picked up. And Champ, Big Daddy's right clicking him down. Kuro jumps back in.
No buyback.
He's down for 85 seconds, but TC's doing work actually. Is it enough is the question. Repel's going through. Diffuse. It's going to be used now. No, I'm not sure who he used it on, but it doesn't matter. TC still has Repel. They bring down Puppy. Kuro backing away as well as S4. They can't win the fight. They can't push up into the high ground, and they survive and defend yet again. And they might even get a kill on Simba. They jump in from Big Daddy, and Chitter's gonna go. TC getting caught out there finally. Mike getting the kill. He leaps away. He leaps away. Arrows coming, and they will finally get the kill. Fisher double kill from Kuroki. And they get MJW as well. TC buys back. You gotta hand it to Sneaky and its assassin, but oh man.
Yeah, Kuro has
just too much.
Even if he goes down.
He's fine, I think.
No. He needs to. Yeah, he should buy back.
Good boss, right? Nope.
Hey,
Still correct.
Do it.
Nope.
Do it. DC's down though.
dead. There's a buyback from Kuro. He'll sell his Torrential 5 odds. And now he's coming in. And this should be a set of racks in game.
Just try to end the game.
Radiant's
Yeah, I guess take the racks.
I mean, TC's down for 100 seconds. And even us can't do that much work.
bottom barracks has fallen.
They're going to go for the tier 4 now.
Fallen.
And it looks like Secret will get off to a great 2-0 start here in the Dota Pit League Season number 2. After a 54-minute game that I don't think needed to go 54 minutes, and they're going to back away even further. They don't want to finish yet.
I think they could have got like a tier 4 or something. They could.
Yeah,
they have the blink. They have the blink sheep right here.
What are you selling for that Basher?
Oh, she's gonna get thrown on.
RP'd.
Oh.
They missed the steal, right? Coming in. There's the Echo Slam. They relocated back. Now they're going to look at the 2-4 tower. Us jumps
Radiant's
back
middle
in.
tower has
Goes
fallen.
all the way down mid and TP's away.
That was pretty clown.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
And the clown shoots has been put on. They've been strapped up. They're ready to go. She's kind of going for There's the Guardian Angel coming out.
Heal throwing heal. Go faster.
No sorceries avail.
And fell back up again.
I don't know, they should just stay. Still dead for 25, Skyrest dead for 35.
I mean, they're going back in. Kuroki wanted to get another
Radiant's
death pack
ancient
group, I
is
think.
under attack.
Orchid now is Puppy. He's going to get Fisher. That's Alish, by the way. Repel might be there. It is, but gets diffused off, and he's going to ball lightning all the way down mid yet again. And this time he
Radiant's
has nowhere to
top
get home. He's got
tower
bots
is
in
under
one. They're right-clicking the base here. And now MJW getting brought down low. Kuroki getting some final damage here on the Ancient here. BKB's going to go for X4. They're jumping on Kuro. They want that Ancient. They might actually get for some round. Kuro's going to right-click it a bit more. But yeah, finally end. And Sneaky Nick's Assassins. Let's try and delay as long as possible. But great 2 games from these 2 teams. Sneaky Nick's Assassins, I think, turned a lot of heads in these first 2 games. And I was really impressed with their play.
Yeah, they played really well today. It's just that, you know, it wasn't... This game, I felt like it was probably over by the 15-20 minute mark. They just got outlaned really hard in the beginning stages, and they didn't get enough levels on the Wisp. They didn't get enough levels on Whitebeard either. They were like level 4 at 10 minutes plus in the game. And they just got pressured heavily in this game. Even though the combination from Storm Spirit and Omni Knight is really powerful, it's still it wasn't enough in the end. But it was still really close, just because I think Kuroki with his fun Clinks build, it was pretty interesting. But it made the game last a lot longer than I thought it should have.
The game could have ended early for sure, but Ush played amazingly. But on the other side of things, you've got Secret. They're looking good now with that first series. They're off to a hot start, 2-0 here in the Dota Pit League Season 2. Guys, it's been a pleasure to cast you today. Again, I do apologize for the issues earlier, but that was a Twitch delayed bug. That is nothing we can do about it. Again, my name is Mont. You can follow me at twitter.com/MontDota. With me today is my great friend, Rio Borus. You can check him out at twitter.com/RioBorusDota. And as far as tomorrow goes, in terms of the schedule, we got, I think, 1 game, I believe, and I believe it's EG versus Finstacker 4 Anchors plus a Sea Captain is what it's called. So that'll be tomorrow. That's going to be October the 15th. And that'll start at 19 CET, or 19 CEST rather. And that's going to be, I believe, 1 o'clock Eastern time. So there is that. Guys, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you all later.